I'm kidding. So I'm Nicole. I am from Salmon Arm. I've lived in Vancouver for like the past 10 years. I work as an emergency nurse, and I have for the past 7 years. I also like to dance in my spare time. Passion and performance. I love to travel, love to eat good food, just love to like enjoy my life. 10 out of 10. If you have to give it a rating, I would say. I didn't really know what to expect going into it. I didn't really have any expectations. I was just excited for the opportunity to try something new. I didn't realize that I was gonna get like so like pampered. Like I felt like everybody was like waiting on me and like making sure I had my robe and making sure I was comfortable, making sure I had a drink or snacks or whatever I wanted, and I just felt like everybody was really accommodating and supportive. So it was lovely. Well, as I said, I didn't go in with any expectations, so I'd say that it exceeded for sure above and beyond my expectations. Like there was a lot of times where I was trying to help out with the process because like I like to help with things, and everybody's like, no, don't. It's okay, just relax, like we got this, like enjoy yourself, like this is your moment. And yeah, I definitely went above and beyond like what I ever would have expected. I was thinking about this because like I'm not really a favorite color kind of a person. I don't really believe in picking favorites in anything because I like all the colors together. I chose a lot of like really bright, colorful, I'd say it was like kind of like a rainbow, representative of pride, but also of, I don't know, maybe the fact that I have a bit of a colorful personality. Yeah. Yeah, I think I kind of wanted to convey like a sense of like joy and of like confidence and like kind of like vibrancy, exuberancy, just because like those were the kinds of emotions that I was hoping to embody like throughout the shoot, just like for my own self. I like it's hard to say because everybody has their own perception like when they're viewing images and like their own set of like biases and whatnot. So like when I look at them personally, like I have that like emotional connection with the experience of like having those photos taken. So when I see them, like that's what I feel. But I feel as though it's up to the interpretation of the viewer. I kind of I feel as though a lot of my life, like I haven't really felt like a strong sense of like ownership over my own body, in the sense that there's kind of always been somebody with a very strong opinion about like what I should be wearing, how I should be acting. Like it doesn't really matter if like you are being who you are, it's more so that you're being acceptable to like what other people's expectations are of you. And there's been a lot of circumstances in my life where like people have behaved in ways without consent, and like I just kind of like felt as though this experience would be something that's just for me and a way to like celebrate my body, celebrate like what it is capable of. Like I've gone through like rehab with injuries and like felt at war with myself for like far too long, and so it was just a really good experience for me to kind of like accept myself and celebrate myself and just like feel good about like who I am and how I am. And yeah, I think it's definitely empowering for me to do something like that, because there's definitely people in my life that have opinions about doing a nude photo shoot on the beach covered in paint, and they maybe don't agree with that. And so like for me to just go against what other people might want for me and like do what I want for myself, like I felt like definitely it was what I wanted to do, and I enjoyed myself. I'd say like by the time that I was like covered from here down, and then everybody was like, you look like a superhero, and I was like, I feel like a superhero, and I don't really know what my superpower is. But in that moment I just kind of like, I was like, this is badass, and it felt very transformative. Yeah. There was like something that was unexpected. I don't really know if I felt excited about it necessarily. I feel like I kind of felt a little bit bashful because we were on a public beach, and like usually like I'll go to rec and just like enjoy myself there, but I usually don't go topless like at a public beach otherwise. And so there was this one point where this little girl, she was like walking by and she like did like a triple take and was like, oh my goodness, like look at her, she's so beautiful. And so like it was a positive moment, but also I was like, don't look at me. Like, oh my gosh. But also like do, because this is beautiful and I am one with the art. Like I am the canvas, so. Oh, fantastic. Like I went into it knowing Erica. I didn't know you or Kran yet. And I like doing something like that that's like kind of like vulnerable, but not really having like a relationship that has like it's like a previous relationship. Like I just felt like there was like this immediate connection with the team where everybody was just like all of a sudden my hype squad and like really encouraging, like super accommodating, like making sure that I was comfortable. Like I think I had to tell Kran to stop asking me if I was okay, because he was checking in with me so frequently that I'm like, I promise you I'm good. I will tell you if I'm not good. Like, I really appreciate your concern. But I'm like, that's also like, we got work to do. I would say, that's like a good one. Because like, I feel like we just had a whole bunch of fun the whole time. Like there was lots of laughs. Like we were really enjoying ourselves. I think one of the funny things is because like, I feel like we were all over the scene, and so like we'd be about to get like a really good shot, and then it'd be like, wait, there's paint bottles there, like, oh, Nicole's drink is in the frame, like we gotta get it out. So I'd say that was like a funny moment. And then also like getting the paint out afterwards. I had like an event right after it, and I think I had to wash my hair like 3 times, but it was really clean afterwards. I am having a hard time deciding because there's like so many different like photos, so many different poses. They're all incredible. There was this one photo though specifically that like I had showed my friend, and she's like, oh my god, your eyes. And I'm like, right, they're so blue, they're not usually so blue. And then we like zoomed in on it, and I actually have blue paint in my eyes, but it looks amazing. It looks like I kind of like had like put like almost like a little eyeliner on. Yeah, it turned out really well. So I think that's probably my favorite one. I already have recommended it. I think like more people should have this kind of experience. I think like it's like a good way to kind of like connect with yourself and to like celebrate yourself. I think it helps with like feelings of self-confidence and just kind of like accepting yourself for like as you are and celebrating yourself in that moment. Like I know so many women that will say like, when I was 20, I was looking at myself and thinking I was fat. And I look at those photos now as like a 30-something-year-old, and I was anything but that. And I feel like we have like a very skewed vision of like how we're seen by others. And so to kind of like commemorate just kind of like where you're at in your life with like an experience like that, like it's something that I want to do like once a year, is to like do a photo shoot and just like celebrate that year. I think it'd be really good for like maternity shoots. Like I think that's like a really cool way to like celebrate like your maternity, or like I don't know, you could like do like a couple's like engagement announcement or something like that, like where like your colors are like melting together. Like yeah, I think there's just like so many cool opportunities to create really beautiful art with this like concept. Just like you guys, generally, I really appreciate like getting that experience and like everything that you did to like accommodate me, and just like, yeah, I felt like really built up after that, and like to get to have like these images now to look at is something that's super special, and like all the hard work that you guys put into like conceptualizing and editing, and like it's just kind of blows my mind that I was like given this opportunity to get to do something that's like so out of the norm. So yeah, like just my appreciation.